good morning. We are leaving Veterans Memorial Campground in Monterey.
Right smack in the middle of town.
It's kind of a cool. I mean, it's way up on a hill. Yeah, it's way up on a hill. I heard you can hear the sea lions barking, and I heard them during the night. And then you also get taps in the evening because you're right above the Army base.
Actually, it's retreat.
Is it retreat?
It was retreat.
Oh, okay. We got retreat. And then we got reveille or something like such thing in the...
We definitely got reveille in the morning.
Yeah.
Retreat in the evening.
But anyway, it's a great camp spot. It's like $44.
And you get a little bit of a discount if you're a senior. You get $5. But if you're active duty or retired military, there's more of a discount. I don't remember what it was. But
that aside, today I'm actually headed off to see, and I think I might have mentioned before, on this trip I'm going to see two cousins. I have two cousins, two first cousins left. I have one just passed away. And today we're on our way to see one in the East Bay area, I guess you would call it. I don't think I've seen him since 1995. So I'm looking forward to that. Probably, unless we see something on the road, we're probably not going to do too much on the way there. And then when we leave there, so we're headed to Bodega Bay. Yeah, we're camping out on a jetty. So we are here at Doran Regional Park, Bodega Bay. Coast Guard offices here to the right.
So we can start looking for our campsite. We'll be off to the right once we start getting to campsites again.
Campground sites, 82 to 128. I'd say that's us. We are somewheres in here.
There should be right down. There's 82. 84.
It's us.
Right there.
We're on a jetty, but at least we're not like got a breakwater. Okay, so we are here, and I got the wind at my back, and there's Carol all bundled up. Bodega Bay. But we're going out to the ocean side. I'll show you the bay side. It's actually on the other side of our truck. There's a jetty out there. Now, they had a policy here at this campground that regardless of the weather, you couldn't get a refund. And of course, the first thing we see is a tsunami risk area, which obviously is true. You're right on the ocean here. Not rocky like it was back in Pacific Grove. There's Trigger and Carol. There's the jetty. Trigger playing with sticks on the beach. He's not supposed to tear them up, but he likes to prance around. And here we have the massive waves of Bodega Bay. I don't think anyone's going to come out of here and try to surf these either. Bodega Bay footprints. They always look convex instead of concave for some reason. So I think it's just the way the light is right now. Don't they look like they're raised up? And listen to the warning sound. I'm quiet. So looking around, that's the campground out there. And we're on the other side, so you can see here the water and the jetty. This is kind of the inlet to the bay, and so we're back around all the way on the other side where the bay is. On the map, it looks like we're actually out on some jetty, but it's more of the spit of land that comes out. Let's take a look at a couple gulls here. They were doing some weird stuff, making weird noise. I don't know if they're mating. Mating ritual. So here I am, standing safely inside the jetty. Interesting rocks. Like I said, this is the inlet. See if I can get over here. Oh, the inlet to the bay. So there's the bay back there. And of course, you can see the fishermen possibly out there. Way out there, we have some sort of a rock island. The Gulf of Farallones National Marine Sanctuary. Let's see here. Trying to figure out where we are on this map. Oh, we're way up here where it's cracked. I guess we're kind of at the end of it here. Crabbing in Sonoma County. Rock crab, Dungeness crab, limit 10. Wow. 5 3/4 across, distinctive coral white and very light red crab and rock crab. 35 rock crab or red crabs. Look at that. That's crazy. Okay, so like I said, there's 2 sides here. We're on the bay side. Yeah, so there's our camper. This is an interesting trailer next to us. It doesn't have much windows on the other side, but it's got a deck on this side, which is kind of cool. Haven't seen one like that before. So then there's the bay, little beach here, and it's like a marina way back over there. It is very pretty here. So I think I will call it a day. I got a ton of stuff to download just from the last several days. I was going to try to download, I think it was yesterday, and I forgot all about it. I may forget all about it tonight too, I don't know. Anyway, from camp here at Bodega Bay, I'm going to say goodnight. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next segment, so stick around. Well, good morning. We are just pulling out of our campsite here at Bodega Bay.
But
And
is it Doran Regional County Park or something?
like that? If you haven't noticed by now, we talk a lot about the weather. And actually, I think I'm going to stop up here and clean the windshield too, because it's gotten the typical overnight ocean haze on it. Yeah, the air temperature itself is not that bad here. But the icy wind off the ocean is just killing us. It's like 49 degrees, but it felt like 30. I mean, in some
you don't
senses.
You don't want to sit outside.
Yeah, it's just icy cold, and we have another 8 days of this. Yeah, 8 days before we get inland. And
I feel good seeing the other people bundled up as much as me, but then you see people who are running around in like t-shirts and shorts.
Yeah, you just kind of go like, what?
Like, what? I don't think so.
Well, young metabolisms, maybe.
I guess.
All right, we'll talk to you or catch up
you on the road.
On the road somewhere. All right, well, we ran into sheep. There's a baby lamb over here. There's the baby lamb, backside of the baby lamb. They're all the way up on the hill up there. Oh, I see a goat. See the goat up there, Carol? Oh, this one's just got all its wool on. Most of them been sheared, but not that one. So not far from where we were, we ran into this strange looking building from the highway. Anyway, it's a chapel of some sort, so we're gonna go in and check it out. It's a little fountain in front of the chapel here. It's like wings. Yeah, it works. this one here. Form fitted, I guess. Interesting chandelier. It's kind of interesting.
It was created to honor Kirk Ditzler, who regarded art as the intermediary between the physical and spiritual worlds. To realize his design, artist James Hubble assembled a team of local artisan and craftsmen, led by contractor Thambi Kumaran. Rough boulders anchor the building to the earth. The roof form was inspired by the shell of a sea snail. It's beautiful.
I'm kind of showing the detail of the roof here because you can see how the larger shingles come down to the thinner shingles, creating two different textures along the roof. And then this must be copper here. It's all tarnished like copper. Sea snail. I mean, this is very, very cool. So here's a little plaque you can read if you'd like. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Sea Ranch Chapel and the sheep there. I mean, that was kind of cool. We just saw those driving along with the sheep first, and then that weird building. We're going like, what? It looked like we weren't sure it was even a building or just a sculpture. So we see something up ahead. Maybe we're gonna. Wow, this cloud. Look at that, Carol.
Wow, it's really.
Oh my gosh.
It's really expanded on itself.
Yeah, I got to get a picture of this cloud for you guys. I got the camera up, but
I don't want him to drive into anybody coming on, so.
She's that way.
I'm kind of picky that way.
Yeah. So this whole trip, these offshore clouds have just been amazing everywhere we go. It's just crazy cloud. You can probably see the rain, or well, actually, I'm not sure. It's still raining underneath it a little bit. Yeah, it looks like I had bird poops on there, so it might be harder to read. Bunkhouse for sheep shears, storehouse for wool. And this is the old schoolhouse here. I don't know if we can even go in. Have a gate. Well, it opens. Pretty overgrown. I don't know if oh, it's locked. It's padlocked, I believe. I know the padlock's there. Yeah, it's padlocked. Let's see if we can see something through the hole. Oh, looks like a empty room. Bummer. It's too bad they got it all closed up. Let's see. It's got some windows. Let's see. I don't know how far down that is. Dang. Could be a big step down there. Let's see. Yeah, that was a big step. Don't know how much you can see in there. Yeah, it's pretty. Not really getting in focus. Kind of goes back a ways though. See if we get in focus here. It's like that room. Yeah, I don't think it's awfully dirty. Oh well. Can't really see anything. So this is MacKerricker State Park. And I have to say, so far, I'm not impressed with California State parks along the beach. We were in a site that we could not hardly even back into because they had all these posts, wooden posts. And then when we got in, there was no way we could get level.
And pop up our top.
And pop up
because
the top.
of the trees
Yeah,
overhanging. Anyway, we went back to the. Fortunately, it's not a full campground. We were able to go hit another spot that we had seen, along the sloop here that's available.
You can see how close these places are, though.
Yeah, there.
So our spot was right the next one.
Here.
Right here in this little daisy.
Little daisy meadow thing. Pretty, but if you had a tent, it'd be nice, but no.
I'm not sure. But this one at least looks like we can back into it.
Yeah, this one we've got some.
Relatively, maybe, flat. Who knows? Okay, so we are here and it's windy. Gonna walk out towards the beach, although it looks like we have rain coming towards us here. Might not be the best idea. I'll turn it back on. It's pretty through here. Cool tree. Look at that. Look at that. 3 branches. Trigger is totally ready to get out onto the beach. It's supposed to be a seal watching area over here. That's why the water is so green. And it's windy. Trigger thinks as soon as we hit the beach that he should be able to play. Have sticks thrown for him and stuff. I do not like those clouds coming in at all. Kind of interesting how it goes to the brown rock above the gray here. We have a little stream coming down here. That's kind of cool. Kind of burying into the sand. Interesting color too. Oh. Well, I think I'm going to try to go up here, so I got to turn this off. Lots of blooming around here. Well, so in case I didn't say it, it is windy. Let me turn around from the wind here for a second. So this is MacKerricker State Beach. And wow, these trees are awesome. Oh, they got the deck closed off. Very pretty out here. Look at the birds just soaring. Probably buzzards. Look awful big. Tide pools. Another hard one to read. Here we have the buzzard. Supposed to be a seal area out here. Just seals, not elephant seals like we saw before. So I'm not sure, right out there, sort of in the center, might be a seal. It is a seal. Just his head popping up. Kind of a white seal, looks like. It's like a white head. But I don't see other seals around the area here. Great tide pools if it wasn't so windy and the weather wasn't threatening. See the storm out there and back over here, so I'm probably gonna head back. I don't think I really want to hang out here. Okay, so
This is our camp spot here. We come around here, well, we have a fairly secluded one. So there's a camp spot right there. Yeah, we're pretty secluded back in here, which is nice. And there's Trigger, getting ready to play probably. Well, I think this is going to be it for MacKerricker Park, State Park. I don't know that we'll have an opportunity to get any kind of a sunset. We're kind of blocked in here, but a lot of times we try to do that, end it with a sunset. But I might just end it with some of the trees or something like that if this is the end of it. So again, thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow on our way to Matoli or Matol campground. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot. Bye.